Hey, how's it going, DN EMMOB? How's it going? How's it going in there, huh? I'm just playing. So for today's video, you guys notice anything missing? It's my brother, he's missing. We don't know where he's at. Now I'm playing. Many of you guys know that I love to draw. I love to draw. And if you guys love to draw, I want to help you guys learn how to draw. I want to help you guys improve. If you're the one asking me to draw something for you or to teach you how to draw, this video is for you. And just for anybody who wants to improve on drawing. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional. I'm not some big thing, but I have been drawing for quite some time and I have some techniques that will help you out. So hopefully you guys like this video. Let me know if you guys want me to keep doing videos like this, because if not, I mean, it's cool. But I definitely want to do videos for you guys, not just challenges, because that's all we've been doing, challenges. So without further ado, let's do what it gotta do. Alright, so for today's video, you're actually gonna need a few things. This very expensive tool that cost you $2,000 actually. This is just a fancy thing to measure. I'm gonna teach you guys measurement today. An eraser, a pencil. It doesn't have to be any fancy pencil, any regular piece of paper. You can use printer paper, it doesn't matter. And a picture of what you want to draw. So today we're gonna be working with portraits because they're very simple. Let's get to it. Alright you guys, to begin with, proportion is the most important thing. Even if you don't know how to draw, but you have good proportion in your drawing, it's gonna come out quite decent and realistic. So the first thing I do is I want to focus on the eye. I want to focus on the shape of the eye. So I kind of break it down with this simple thing. So I start drawing the eye. You could start with lines, see, and you could break it down. So that looks like whatever, right? Start with the eyelid. You don't have to do any details right now. You can do it light, just in case you mess up. So that's a good start. Alright, so now we're gonna measure her face. So we start with one eye. And this, the measurement of this eye should wind up that same measurement right there between the eyes, and then the other eye should be the same. So we're gonna do this on our paper and we're gonna mark it right here, and then we're gonna mark another dot right here. Now with the same measurement of that eye, we're gonna see that it goes to this part of the nostril, so at the beginning of it. So we're gonna measure, and right now we're just measuring, creating our measurements. And this is where it gets tricky because not everybody's face has the same measurements, not everybody's face is symmetrical. So it's gonna be right there, and it's gonna be a little bit above the lip, the line of the lip. Yeah, right there. Alright, so we're gonna keep that in mind. So that's another measurement. And let's see, this measurement is actually gonna be a little bit above her chin. So this is a rough estimate. The reason I do the marks with just a dot is because later I could just erase it and you'll never know that I took my time measuring all this. So the next thing is creating a line in the eyes, because you don't want one eye up here and like one eye looking over here and then the other eye over here, because you know it's just gonna look all bad. So then we could create a line. And we could create another line. I could create one right there. Alright, so now we're gonna take another measurement, which should be our last. Well, actually, you're never done measuring. So we're gonna measure this eye again and mark her forehead. So it's gonna be 1 and 2. You could do a line right there straight, marking her forehead. And that's how we're going to start off. Another, just so we could get a really good. So right here we're gonna do this measurement where it's gonna be aligned with the middle of her lip, marking the nostril right there, and just giving us the center. We're gonna do the same with this side. So we're gonna do that on our piece of paper. Again, you want to do these lines soft so you can just erase them when you're done. Now we're gonna measure her face right here. Most of her face right here, this her hair is covering, so we could do it up to here. So we're gonna do her chin. See this line, I didn't do it straight. We could always fix that. So this should be the middle. Another trick you guys can do is flip the drawing. This has helped me a lot. So you just wanna rough it out. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. You could actually do a straight line down here, down here. Because her hair is covering this, we're gonna cover these lines. It's just to get a rough image of it. And you can go measuring the picture. So I'm gonna measure right where the forehead kind of curves. So it would be around here. So, and from this eye, kind of estimate it. And now that we have a rough image of it, I don't know if you guys can see that, it's soft. So now we're gonna go more into the details to make it look more realistic. Another thing that makes it look more realistic is the shadowing. This is the shadow you do. So this part right here, the shadow, where it has a darker tone and a lighter tone. Right here, this shadow underneath the eye makes it look really realistic. You want to do really soft and then hard shadows right here, and then light shadows around, you know, forming, giving structure to her face. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, and another thing that I forgot to mention is the nose. From the eye right here, we're gonna go straight down right here, and that's the nose. We're gonna do a line right there. And from the lip, it's gonna be in the center of her eye. Bam. Bam. So we're just gonna do that real quick as well. That is the proportion that we want. So now we're just gonna keep working on the details. Oh, and another thing I forgot is actually the eyebrows is gonna be from the from the eye right here, this point, we're just gonna go straight up, and that's gonna be the center of the eyebrow. And from here, we're just gonna kind of do a small circle, and we're gonna form the line, the bottom line of the eyebrow. So you can do that as well right now. Sorry you guys, I've never done a tutorial before in my life. So when you get to the nose, you want to focus more on the shadow rather than the lines. So if you want, you could just start shadowing the nose, giving it structure. If you want to make it more realistic, you have to add hard shadows and even softer shadows. The way you do this is you just press on your pencil. If you're doing it with pen, you want to do the lines more separate. If you want to do a harder shadow, you're gonna have to do the lines even closer. I prefer using pencil with the shadows because all you have to do is you either press harder to make it a darker tone, or you just kind of go over it a few times to make it soft. So right now I'm just making the shadow right here of the nose, and then I'm just gonna add the line, but I'm still not gonna do it dark. Now we're gonna start with the lips. So right here in her lips, she doesn't just have a straight line going. She actually has kind of almost like a wave. So we start from one point, kind of going towards the middle. If you guys remember, we did that line, and just trying to match those waves as best as possible. So that's the line. If it looks funny, that's good. You're doing a good job. Like I said, if you have a hard time drawing something, just flip it upside down and try drawing it that way. You'll see that sometimes it even comes out better. Every time you're drawing, you don't want to draw harsh lines. Just in case you mess up, you can erase it easily, and it'll make your drawing look more realistic as well. The way I do my drawings, I start mostly with the shadow part. I don't really do lines. I do mostly shadows, and it helps you. Even when I'm trying to see the proportion or I'm trying to make a line, I first fill it in with shadow, just like this one. She has a lot of shadow on her lips. I don't know if you could see that. So I'm trying to fill this lip in the best way that I can, just because I cannot determine the lines that she does have. So I'm trying the best that I can. So right here we see that her chin is actually supposed to be a little bit more lower. So I'm just gonna fix that real quick. There you go. So I don't know if you guys could see that. It's coming along. I'm also gonna do her eyes upside down, just because I want to fix it on what I have done already, or trying to make it look alike the best that I can. Also, when you get to this part of the eye, you don't want to do harsh lines, because I don't know if you could see that, but right here in the eye, it doesn't really connect with the line. It's mostly just shadow and you just can't really see it. So right there, you're going to try to do it softer. when I first started drawing, I actually was trying to buy so many tools, the best pencils, but I never really used them. I wanted to have the best tools so I could draw the best, but I think you guys can draw with anything. Just invest a lot of time. If you really love drawing, you're gonna get really good if you draw every day, practice every day. And only the people that love drawing are gonna get good. Because if you just want to draw just because and then you come through a difficulty, and that just goes for everything. If you go through a difficulty and you don't have love for what you're doing, I think it's gonna be very hard to do it. Very hard to learn anything. So yeah, I'm drawing with just a regular pencil. You know, this eraser, I haven't even used it. I'm using this one, and this is just another device you can use. You could use a ruler. You don't need one of these. I just thought I should share that thought with you guys. Alright, so when you guys get to places like this where they have hard tone of shade, you're gonna want to start that soft and kind of map this out with soft lines. And you see how it kind of fades away up into the lip? You can just use that technique of starting soft and going all the way through with it, and just go over it again and again until it becomes darker. Once you have created the face, a rough image of it, you can start erasing the lines we used to measure. You can start defining, creating those darker lines, and you can start doing those lighter shades. That would really help give the face a more realistic image. So that is what I'm going to do right now. I love using my phone because I could zoom in, zoom out, rather than just using a picture. So if you guys have a phone, you guys can take the picture of the picture and you know, zoom into the details, really get in there. now I'm just giving it a little more of a softer shading. So we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. So we're getting there. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Let me know if it does look like this girl. Tag her in this picture. Hey, nah, I'm playing. My phone is about to die. And that's going to be our video for today. Let me know if you guys want me to keep doing these type of videos. If you guys want me to go in depth of how to really construct an eye, or just the nose, or the lips, or just the shape of the face, how to really do good eyebrows, and I don't know, maybe the shading, if you really want to get to know how to do that. You know, comment down below if you want me to keep doing videos like this. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I definitely wanted to make this channel a variety, not just of entertaining or informing, also like inspirational videos. Let us know if you guys want that. If you guys want us to be a little bit more serious. If you guys not just like, we're never gonna be too serious. Yeah, just let us know. So without further ado, see you when we see you.